All right.
Okay. So we're going to be talking about like the CCU intern orientation. So this will just be an overview of like how to organize your EPIC and how to chart check and present for CCU. So we'll start with what the structure and expectations will be on your rotation. So the intern's responsibilities on CCU are the fellow will receive all new consults and then they'll assign them to you. So when you show up in the morning, you can have up to 5 follow-ups, and that includes patients like a fellow has seen overnight and might have written a note as well. And then the fellow can give you up to 2 new consults in the morning that you'll have to staff during morning rounds. And then after morning rounds and after you're done with your follow-up on a couple of your patients, the fellow can give you up to 3 additional new consults, but your total load shouldn't exceed 10 patients a day, okay? So when we talk about the workflow in CCU, so at 7 a.m. is when you show up. And so where do you show up? In the annex building on the 5th floor, next to medicine team C room is the CCU rounding room. So you just badge in, and then at 7 a.m., the night CCU fellow will be giving the day CCU fellow sign out. So you'll listen in on the sign out for your patients, and then you will be assigned any new consults that the fellow got overnight, or if any new ones have come in the morning. And then you'll start printing yourself a list and start checking and going to see your patients. Around 9 a.m. is when rounds start with the attending, but this depends on each attending and their availability. After rounds, you'll finish putting in your orders and you'll start working on your notes. And then if you get any new consults, you can go see them and discuss them with your fellow and prep their notes to staff with the attending in the morning. Around 5 p.m. is when you're done for the day. So you don't have to do any sign out on CCU. The CCU day fellow signs out to the night fellow. So that's kind of like your workflow for the day. So when we talk about login and setup, your login info.
One thing, Sujan, I want to add in the previous slide, there is no sign up to the night time fellow, but before you leave, you need to check up with your fellow if there is any notes need to be done or any other new recommendation from the attending, because things change even in the afternoon because the fellow have contact with the attending. So sometimes they have different recommendation or something like that. So you always need to check with the fellow before you leave.
Login and setup. When you log into EPIC, and I'll show you this, we'll start sharing screen on EPIC shortly. When you log in, your job that you log in as is CRMC resident, and then the department is UCSF Cardiology PPC. You need to identify the UCSF cardiology team list, and that's under shared lists, and under physician treatment teams, it's the UCSF cardiology team list. So I'll show you how to find these right now. And then after this, you can print the list, and those will be your entire team's patients.